Welcome to the Locked In Baseball Podcast. It is Sunday, November 23rd. I'm William Locke. He is Luis Barranco. We're talking Team USA WBC roster today. Luis, how's it going?
We have another in-person podcast today. We are back. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. For those that celebrate Thanksgiving, I know we have worldwide listeners. It kind of goes to our MO. It's the World Baseball Classic episode. I mean, we're back here. We're back home for the week, visiting our families. I mean, you leave the mean streets of Chicago. I'm leaving the sunny, humid, too hot for William, South Florida. How you doing today, man guy?
I'm good. I'm ready. I'm excited. We've been thinking about this podcast for a while. I got a full list here, full page lists worth of names for this WBC roster coming up in March. We've had some commitments already. Seems like this team is going to be a lot more stacked than it was in 2023, a team that was very, very close to winning it all against Japan. I think this is going to be a full force team. We'll talk through some of the rules and regulations for our draft, our selection process in a little bit, but I'm doing great. It's good to have you. Good to be back in person. I feel like the last couple ones we did in Alabama were great.
We're missing our studio manager. That's the only problem. Hopefully for next pod we can get the studio manager. Or is she on a... Is there like a work stoppage? like lockout?
Studio manager will be here on Wednesday, so I think we'll do one on Friday again. We might have two studio managers. One guest, we'll see.
One's more of a mascot.
We'll see. We'll see what we end up talking about. We only have two mics, so I don't know how we'll make a third person work. But yeah, no, we'll have a studio manager. Hopefully this setup is decent enough. Yeah. I know there's some shadows behind us, but we're two 20-year-old dudes. We're not art majors, so we did what we could.
Two shadows. We're going just in line with a lot of MLB stadiums. Like T-Mobile got shadows. Milwaukee Brewers, what is it, American Home Field? I think every other podcast, I literally say, what's the name of the Milwaukee Brewers? Like
AmFam.
AmFam. We're just calling it AmFam. There's always the shadows, but hey, it's November. It's time to, first off, like, happy Thanksgiving, as I said. I hope you guys, when you listen to this, take the time out to say thanks to your family, friends, or whoever is important to your life, your loved ones. I mean, it is a time that we should take every day to be thankful for those that we care about and enjoy. So happy Thanksgiving from my family, from me to yours. Hope you enjoy the Thursday. Hope you eat a lot of turkey or whatever you eat on Thursday. If it's not turkey, tofu turkey for my vegans, or if you're just like me who really, non-traditional American background, we just have a meal with my mother. So I know, Willie, we talked about last pod, your family's going to chow down on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to kick up the feet, watch some ball. Got a good set of games going on Thursday.
Good slate. Yeah,
for
sure.
Chow down. But hey, let's get to it. I mean, it is the episode we have been waiting for. It is Team USA WBC. The hat doesn't fit me. I have an abnormally large head. But Team USA WBC. We'll put this right here. We're going to go through the roster today.
Hopefully you can see that.
If you guys can see that, let's
not break this.
Let's not break this.
I have broken this table once before.
You have? What were you doing?
I broke the glass.
How?
I was reading a book and I think I knocked it over. See how it doesn't fit in there nicely, but
wait, it is Team USA.
I think there we go. Team USA.
Team USA. Okay. William, what is your team? Your team is Team USA. You're not rooting for the Netherlands, right?
Well, I root for both. I was born in Amsterdam, so I root for the Netherlands. They got some decent players, mostly from Curaçao. Kenley Jansen. Adrolton Simmons back in the day, and Xander Bogaerts is part of the squad. But today, we're talking Team USA. We're picking our roster, so it's 30 players total, 15 pitchers, 6 outfielders, 6 infielders, and 3 catchers. That's the roster they had in 2023. That is the maximum you can carry is 30 players, so we're going to go with that. We're assuming, so we don't count players that are injured. Those guys cannot make the team. Garrett Cole, Zach Wheeler, for example, those guys are both injured, won't be ready for the start of the season, certainly in Cole's case, so those guys can't be picked. But everyone else we're considering available. Like I said earlier, it feels like more guys are rallying around this. We've already had some key names commit, obviously led by the captain, Aaron Judge. So outside of injuries, we're assuming that everyone is going to be available to play in this team, in this tournament.
So looking at the team we had last time, I mean, we can both, let's deep dive the team.
It was weak.
The pitching was weak. When your starting pitching was a combination of Adam Wainwright, Nick Martinez, Miles Mikolas, you're going to give up a lot of homers and jacks. I mean, we're not talking prime, those guys. I mean, hitters were great. It was generally an older team. The youngest player on that team was Bobby Witt at 22 years old, and everybody was generally 28, 30, late 20s, early 30s teams. So, I mean, I think we'll have a really different roster. 15 pitchers, 15 hitters. Out of those 15 and 15, you had about 6 infielders and you had 6 outfielders and 3 catchers on the 2023 team. Looking at the list of starters, you had 7 starters and 8 relievers on the team in 2023. Mark DeRosa was the manager.
He's back.
He's back. I mean, it will be interesting to see. William, any notes? Do you just want to get to it?
Let's get to it. We can compare 23 versus 25 as we go through it, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through position by position and pick the players out, and then we'll build out a starting lineup, a batting lineup, starting rotation. I think the pitching is going to be absolutely disgusting this year.
It will be.
And we'll go from there. So, that said, we were at the infamous, or not even infamous, the famous Venezuela Team USA game quarterfinal in 23 in Miami when Trey Turner hit the grand slam. Mm-hmm. One of the best WBC moments in recent memory for the United States. Probably going to go again this year down to Miami, maybe Puerto Rico. We'll see, but
we'll see. Probably
it's elite.
We'll see.
It's elite theater. We were also at Mexico versus Puerto Rico quarterfinal. That was a lot of fun as well. So we'll see. We're going to go. We're going to be in person for these things. Not the whole tournament. Nonetheless, Team USA, their group this year consists of, they're playing down in Houston. It's USA, Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, and Brazil. Let's start out with the catchers. So in 2023, it was Kyle Higashioka, JT Realmuto, and Will Smith. Mm-hmm. I don't think 2 of those guys will be back. I don't think Realmuto or Higashioka will be back. On my list that I wrote up here, we know Cal Raleigh is there. Yeah, he has already committed. And then my other 2 catchers, I think Will Smith is going to be back. And I'm between for the 3rd catcher, Shea Langoliers or Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey specifically as a defensive sub that probably won't, if we're being honest, won't play, but a good defensive backup. Langoliers is another guy that can bang. But I think Raleigh and Smith are locks, and then it's between Langoliers and Bailey for my 3rd catcher.
I've been vocal about this. I think Langoliers should be on the plane. For those that don't know, I'm saying he's going to be on the plane. If you know what I know, I think Langoliers is going to be on the plane. Should be on the plane, but when you look at it, like what I want to happen and what I've been preaching has been Langoliers. What I think is going to happen is going to be Patrick Bailey.
You think?
I think they'll do Patrick Bailey because he'll be the defensive guy. Because you think about it, Will Smith defensively, you look at his stats, you look at Kyle Raleigh, yes, great defender, but it doesn't carry to have another defender because maybe you slide in one of these games, Kyle Raleigh gets a nick. We don't know what can happen. Injuries happen. Maybe a player's having an off day. You want to have that positional versatility. You want to have chess pieces. And I think Patrick Bailey gives you that versatility where it's like, okay, if we need to use Cal Raleigh as a defensive sub or use him as a hitting sub, late game pinch hitter, we already have strong defense with Patrick Bailey. So I think Patrick Bailey will get taken. But my pick is Shea Langoliers. I mean, the guy had a 3.9 WAR, 325 OBP, 536 slugging, 861 OPS with 31 home runs with a 277 batting average and 72 RBIs. I mean, the guy had his best year as a MLBer in his 4th full MLB season. He played 123 games. I think if he played a full 150, 162, he would have easily cracked 100 RBIs. And I think you got to take firepower. And at this time, as the USA, you got to bring out all your firepower, all your ammunition and weapons out when you go against teams like Japan and you go with teams like Mexico, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican. You got to bring the boys out.
Okay, so are we taking Langoliers? I agree. I would rather have Langoliers. If we want to go defense, Bailey is the pick, but he just can't hit. So is it? Are we going? I mean, it's our draft.
I mean, I've been vocal on this.
All right, let's take Langoliers.
I've been vocal. I mean, look, we got to be honest, man. He's been that guy in the regular season. I think we have to reward good regular seasons and good performances, and I think we have to reward Shea Langoliers for his year in Sutter Health.
Another guy, Tigers fans might be screaming Dylan Dingler, Gold Glove in the American League. I think Kirk got robbed. I don't think we take Dingler.
I don't think we're taking Dingler. But, I mean, Shea Langoliers, ranked 2nd in homers. He ranked 4th in runs. I mean, they have Ben Rice here, but, I mean, we know Ben Rice doesn't count.
Is he actually going to be Austin Wells' translator for the Dominican team? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Do you think Ben Rice is worth a shout, too?
No, but
no.
In maybe in 2020, what is it, 2028, he could be. Too young. All right, first base. This is a loaded position. In 2023, they took Pete Alonso and Paul Goldschmidt. I don't think Goldie is going to be back. I think it's fair to say that.
You don't think Goldie's going to be back? You don't think Goldie's going to rake when it comes to it?
Maybe against lefties.
Well,
First base, I think Matt Olson is a lock.
very much a lock.
Yeah. And then my second first baseman, we've talked about this on the podcast before. It's between Pete Alonso and Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz, Pete Alonso, and Nick Kurtz. So you're taking Olsen. Who else did he say?
You're only taking two first basemen.
You're only taking two first basemen?
It's Olsen, Alonso, or Kurtz. So Olsen is going. We've selected him, and it's between Alonso and Kurtz.
Why don't you take all three of them?
Because last year they took two.
And you need a DH.
And you can only take six. Well, we have our DH locked in.
Who's your DH?
We'll get there.
Oh,
He's a free agent, prominent free agent.
a prominent free agent. Who? Kyle Tucker?
No.
Oh,
From the great state of Ohio.
Shorby.
Yeah.
Why not just take Kurtz too?
Because that's going to mess up our infield because we need middle infielders and third baseman. Third base is a tough spot.
You can take one less outfielder.
I think last time they had 6 and 6. 6 infielders, 6 outfielders.
Yeah, but no, they had one more out.
No, right here. I'm looking at it right now. 6 infielders,
Okay,
6
well,
outfielders.
you only need 5 outfielders. You take 2 DHs.
Why would you need 2 DHs?
Or two
That are
DH.
both lefties.
I mean, it's just I just feel
I know you want to shoehorn Nick Kurtz into this team. I do too.
My picks are Olsen. Olsen's a lock for
And sorry, I know there's Phillies fans out there screaming right now. Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is not getting on the plane. I'm sorry. Like it's just not happening in my book. We're not taking him.
I think what is going to happen, I think he's going to make the team though. I think he's going to go.
He should go.
You think he should?
He wasn't that good this year.
Yeah, but that was last year. He was injured.
I don't care. You're not good. We're going to reward performance. And I mean, last year, if we're looking at numbers, WRC plus, Bryce Harper ranked 7th. Matt Olson and Pete Alonso had better WRC pluses. Bryce Harper ranked 7th.
Yeah, but I'm not going off the 2025 MLB season.
I don't care.
I'm going off
You were
this
hurt.
guy. I think this guy is going to play. If Harper is one of those guys that if he says he wants to play, they'll let him play.
But Nick Kurtz is better.
He strikes out a ton.
But Nick Kurtz is better. Last year, Nick Kurtz was like
Young guy, can he handle the pressure? Is it going to be like?
But you want to build for the future.
Is it going to be like Bobby Witt in 23 as they took him as kind of all right, this is going to be our guy in the future? Are you going to do that with Kurtz this year?
You gotta set the foundation.
So you're taking him over Alonso?
No, I gotta take the polar bear. That's my guy.
So we're taking Pete.
I'm taking Pete and Olsen, and now it's a question of Nick Kurtz is my first alternate probably.
Okay, can we leave him as a TBD for now, and then let's go on to the middle infield?
Let's start making an alternates list. Right now our alternates
Kurtz is on there.
Kurtz and Harper, and we can debate Kurtz and Harper later on because I just think what Nick Kurtz did this year, he has to be on that plane, my guy. Like literally, let's talk about the stats. Let me pull these stats up. With Nick Kurtz this season, Nick Kurtz hit 290, 36 homers, and 86 RBIs in a compressed season. And
call up in May.
I'll call up in May, 117 games versus Bryce Harper.
He was injured.
261, 27 home runs, 75 RBIs.
Can we could have an interesting sidebar conversation on just what his legacy is.
Yeah, but that's more like another pod. Like,
I know, but we got the time. I'm just curious. MVP in Washington, I think it was his third year in the league. MVP in Philly in 21. He wasn't an all-star that year. And you go from Washington in 18, you leave as a free agent to Philly, you take a huge contract, super young free agent. And then the year after you go to Philly, they win the World Series. You've had the Nationals win the World Series. You've had multiple chances at winning a World Series in Philly, and you've come up short year after year after year. And now, last year was very disappointing for Harper. What is his legacy going to be? Is he? I'm pretty sure he's still hated. Nationals fans can let us know, but I'm pretty sure National fans still hate him. Phillies fans love the guy, but he keeps coming up short, and now we'll see. I think 26 is a big pivot year or fork in the road year for Harper. If he has another down year, we might be looking at, okay, this guy's going to start to fall off. If he has a bounce back year, which I would bet on Harper to have a bounce back year, he just hasn't been healthy. Then maybe he's going to validate the rest of that contract. But it is a very interesting conversation, just what his legacy is if he doesn't win the World Series. Something that he's been coveting. Obviously, every player does, but he's been very vocal about trying to win a World Series in Philly. You leave your their Nationals to a division rival. It's a very interesting discussion. His legacy, Hall of Famer. I mean, probably 2 MVPs. He's going to make the Hall of Fame.
Well,
but I don't know. It's just I don't know what is his long-term legacy.
It's an interesting discourse, but
because right now, all due respect to the guy, he's a numbers guy.
Yeah, but
he's not a intangibles guy.
All right, I'm gonna blind resume you 2 players. Well, you're seeing my screen, so you already know. Like,
I'm not denying Nick Kurtz had a better
Nick
year
Kurtz,
than Harper last year.
5.4 WAR, 36 homers, 86 RBIs, 290 batting average, 383 OBP, slug 619, 1002 OPS. While Bryce Harper was 27 homers, 75 RBIs, 261, 357 OBP, 487 slug, 844 OPS. William, come on, like Kurt's got to be on that plan for the future. You got to think about building for the future.
Well, let's talk through the rest of our infield. Second base. Last time it was Tim Anderson. He was the only true second baseman that they took.
Be careful with this discourse. Like, I do want you guys to be careful with the Tim Anderson discourse.
I only have one true second. Now, this is an interesting conversation. If we want to take just a bunch of shortstops and play our shortstop at second base, or do we want to take a true second baseman? If we're talking true second baseman, I got Nico Horner as the only American true second baseman that we can bring. Gold Glover year after year, hits 300.
And you know who I'm taking over Nico? Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Yeah, I think
over Nico? No, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. He hit 287, higher WRC plus, 123 RWRC plus over Nico Horner, 357 OVP. Great platinum glove type defender that you're at second base. I mean, he is the class of second base, Bryce Terang. And Nico Horner is 109. Nico Horner, the difference is Nico Horner doesn't, compared to the Bryce Terang, he walks less. The only thing that Bryce Terang stinks at is strikeouts. He strikes out at a 22% clip.
I don't want that in my lineup.
But we're talking defense. We're trying to build a good spine. You got to build a good spine up the middle, and you got to have, the defense for some of these pitchers that are grand ball veterans. So give me Bryce Terang. I'm taking Terang. Base running score. Yeah, Nico's a better base runner, but man, off 4.4 WAR to 4.6.
That's nothing.
It's really nothing when you're picking between Nico and are you going for a bat and a defender? And I think you got to reward Bryce Terang that defense, and it's just,
they're both great defenders.
Both.
Horner won the Gold Glove
but
this
Bryce
year.
is better. Terang's better, and you know this.
He had a down year defensively, if I'm not mistaken.
But William, you've seen him live. You know he's better.
But let me pull this up. His outs above average. Yeah, he was a -1 outs above average this year, kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, let's pull up the blind resumes.
He was 6 outs above average in 24, and then 23 was 1 out above average. We don't need to go through the stats. We didn't determine how many vetoes, or I'm not going to die on the Nico Horner hill, because I do think what's going to happen is they're going to play a shortstop at second base. So our shortstops are one of. Let's put a fork in the second base discussion.
It's just what you like. Looking at the stats last season, and I put the 2023 stats.
It's okay.
But it's just what you like more. Do you like yourself some Nico Horner, some Chicago, or you like yourself some Milwaukee? You like yourself some Spotted Cow?
Shortstop, Bobby Witt's committed, so he's one of our shortstops. And in 23, they had Bobby Witt, Trey Turner as our shortstops. And then our second shortstop, it can be Mookie Betts, and you can play him at second. I know he wasn't good last year, but he was.
It's Mookie Betts.
Trey Turner, I have him as another option. Bryce Terang, we talked about him. Corey Seager, but he's been injured.
He's not going on. I'm not taking him on my plane.
Bo Bichette?
Bo Bichette's Brazilian. He's playing for Team Brazil.
Really?
Yeah. You can see that?
I did not see that.
Bo Bichette will be on Team Brazil.
Okay.
That's the word on the sheet. He will be on Team Brazil.
All right, then he's out of it. So really it's between Turner, Seager, Witt. Well, Witt's on there. Betts. I think we're going to go Betts, right? Can't not have Mookie Betts on Team USA.
It's the guys.
I don't care about 25 stats. Though.
I know the guys we're really thinking about this position is Witt.
He's in.
Turner, Henderson.
I got him at a different position.
Gunnar, and then Mookie. So I think those have to be your 3. You have to take.
So Betts is there. He's on the plane. You can't not take Betts.
Betts is on the plane. Witt's on the plane, and then it's Trey on the plane.
Bringing Turner back, Captain USA.
Captain America. Need him on the plane.
Okay, so that's 3.
That's 3. That's our
So
3.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
That's 5 infielders. We got room for one more.
A third baseman?
We didn't decide on second. Oh, yeah, the third baseman.
Yeah, a third baseman.
So I got Bregman, Chapman, Clement, Gunnar, Austin Riley. And then other options, that's really it. I put Michael Busch as a first baseman, but I don't think he's in that conversation. Bregman, Matt Chapman, Ernie Clement, Gunnar Henderson, Austin Riley. I don't think, as much as I love watching Ernie Clement in the playoffs, I don't think you can take Ernie Clement.
I don't think you can take Ernie Clement. I mean, he does have positional versatility, and I mean, I think like when you look at these big games and you look at these, playoff atmospheres and World Series, I mean, as a manager, you want to have chess pieces to move around. I mean, Ernie Clement does add that, but when you're looking at a roster pinch like we're in right now, you have to find something. Maybe Matt Chapman goes because Matt Chapman can give you some third, can give you some short. And
When's the last time Matt Chapman played short?
He's played short before.
I don't know. I think Chapman's probably the odd man out here. What about Bregman? Breggy?
I don't know if Breggy's going to play Team USA. Is Breggy Team USA eligible? I know he is.
Yeah, he is. I mean, in this exercise, we're assuming he is going to want to play.
Because I believe he could be Jewish. He can play Jewish as well because he is Jewish.
For Israel?
Team Israel.
I did hear about. And Max Fried is another guy that can play for Israel.
Yeah, he is considering Team Israel. So that was an article from last year, but he is considering Team Israel. So
would he start at third, or would it be Gunnar?
Bregman, I would take Bregman over Gunnar.
What about Austin Riley? He was hurt.
It's hurt, bad season. I think he's going to need the spring training just to like. I think the Braves are playing for something different this season.
Yeah.
And so it's between Gunnar and Bregman. I mean, I prefer Bregman over Gunnar, but yet again, I think Gunnar goes because he's a young guy. He's a young guy and goes. If you want, here, I'm going to tear him out for you guys.
This is tough.
Gunnar goes if you want to start building a spine for the future, like the team for the future, like the whole Kurtz, Langoliers thing. Gunnar goes. If you're trying to win now, you're taking Bregman because Bregman's good defense and he plays big games. You go now.
Yep.
If you're going for positional versatility in defense, it's Chapman. So it's going to be one of those two.
I think they're trying to build the dream team this year.
So if it's a dream team, you're taking Breggy.
I think
Breggy or Henderson. It's a toss-up.
So this is when I almost look at what side of the plate they hit. Gunner's a lefty. We have righties and Betts, Witt. Bregman would be another righty. Olsen is a lefty. Alonso's a righty. Raleigh's switch, which is a good asset. Smith is a righty and Langoliers is a righty. So we are kind of right-handed heavy right now. And then we look at the outfield. There's a little more lefty bats in there.
Where are they playing? It's Houston, right?
Houston, yeah.
They're playing in Houston and Miami. Two parks that are very friendly on the left.
On the right-hand side of the plate.
Right-hand side of the plate. Crawford boxes. I'm going to take Gunnar.
All right, let's take Gunnar.
I'm taking Gunnar. I like Bregman, but I think Bregman has too much. And give me
He's
Gunnar.
a free agent, too. A little distracted off
Give me
season.
Gunnar.
Okay. Let's move to the outfield.
Outfield's easy. This is we won't take a lot of time here.
I'll talk about the outfielders they took last year because they don't designate a designated hitter. Betts, Jeff McNeil, Cedric Mullins, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, Kyle Tucker. So we have 2 commits already, 3 in this part of the field. Corbin Carroll, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Aaron Judge. So we'll check those out. PCA is a bench player, respectfully.
He's your 9th inning Jamel Dean.
Justin Dean was his name?
Justin Dean, yes sir, yeah.
Left fields, I wrote down Cody Bellinger.
No, I'm not taking him.
You're not taking Cody? I think Kyle Tucker can play left field for you.
I don't
to
want to take him.
You're not taking Kyle Tucker?
I'm not taking him. I'm taking my...
Whoa, I almost had him as a sure lock.
So here's my 5, okay? I'm going to be against the grain. Judge, Corbin, and PCA are locks, so you need 3 more, okay?
You need 3 more. Well, Schwarber counts as an outfielder, so we're taking him as a DH.
So 4, you need 2 more. I'm taking Wyatt Langford.
Whoa!
I'm going to take Wyatt Langford.
I'm going to overrule that.
And then... Okay, you got to take one of Tucker Bellinger, so it's in flip a coin, and that's the thing.
Tucker. He's better.
I would want to take Stephen Kwan.
Yeah.
But, it's just like what nationalities. It's tough. I'm not too happy with Bellinger and Tucker taking them. Not because they're bad players, but I want contact as well. I want to have a leadoff hitter. Because
Kwan's American. He's from California.
Yeah, but who's a leadoff hitter out of the lineup that we have?
Witt. I got Witt leading off. Or it depends. Witt against lefties, against righties, it can be Corbin Carroll.
How about Kwan? and you put Quan and Corbin. You sandwich Quan and Corbin together. Can you imagine the amount of pressure you would apply, and the amount of just like the pitchers would just like it's. Quan is a great contact, great leadoff guy. You put him, Corbin, Judge, and then Schwarber DH.
Okay, I'll veto Langford. He's not in there. Another name, a couple of other names: George Springer, Brian Buxton, Jaron Duran. No.
Jaron Duran's Team Mexico.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's out. Buxton, career year. Probably not.
No, it doesn't add anything to this team.
Springer? I don't know if he would fit in that clubhouse.
It doesn't fit. No.
I don't.
GM Judge.
GM,
Remember GM Judge.
GM Judge. Okay. So we're taking. Are we taking Bellinger or no?
I mean, I want to take Quan.
Let's take Quan. I'll take Quan as the left fielder.
If it's not Quan, it's Tucker. So, but
we can take both because we have Judge, PCA, Carroll. That's three.
Langford.
Schwarber.
I think Langford's.
I'm not taking Lang. I can't do that.
Why?
I can't
you
do that.
He's a great player.
I can't do that. Tucker and Quan.
He's a great player. He hit. I mean, numbers are down, but he's a good player.
He's not Team USA good right now. He's too young.
Yeah, but you need to build.
He's not ready. Nah.
Give me okay.
Quan and Tucker. There's no way you can't take Tucker.
Okay, fine.
No way you can't take Tucker.
I don't know why PCA is on this roster, but
he kind of threw a wrench in the thing.
He's a defensive thing.
If I had my say in it, I would not take PCA. I know they committed, but does that mean they're automatically on the team, or can DeRosa be like, nah?
No. Yeah.
They're there.
All right. Well, now we got the pitchers now.
Yep, we got the pitchers. So Skeen's already committed.
So I need 7 starters.
Scooble.
No, I'm gonna tell you my 7 starters. Okay. Scooble,
Yep.
Crochet.
Yep.
I already have Skeens 3.
Yep.
Webb 4.
Yep.
Hunter Brown 5.
Yep.
Then Brian Wu 6.
I got him.
Then I'm pretty much picking between. Off last year Andrew Abbott, but I don't know if I'm taking him.
I'm not taking him.
I'm gonna take a vet. I'm gonna take Jacob deGrom 7.
Wait, who's your 6th?
I said 6.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah.
Jacob deGrom.
You're taking DeGrom? Okay, I have Kevin Gausman, Trey Savage, Max Fried, Chris Sale, Joe Ryan.
Oh, Chris Sale. Okay, time out. Take off DeGrom. Take Sale.
Yep.
Take off your
That's
Savage.
your 7th.
Take Savage.
I don't have you Savage.
You said you Savage.
These were options for the last slot.
So what do I have?
So you have Skeens, Scooble, Crochet, Webb, Brown, Wu. That's 6, and then your 7th was Chris Sale.
Okay, so
yeah, and then you're leaving Kevin Gausman, Trey Savage, Max Fried, and Joe Ryan at home, or they can go play for other nations.
They can go play for other nations. Okay. And I think you can argue Brian Wu with Joe Ryan. Very good pitcher. You can argue with that, and you can argue Chris Sale with Jacob deGrom.
I just think DeGrom, with his injury history, won't play.
But I mean, how many opportunities is he going to have more in his career to win something? Actually,
that's true.
Like he plays.
Wasn't he on the 23 team? Technically, he got a ring. I think he was.
On what team? Jacob 23.
The Rangers.
The Rangers.
I'm almost positive he was injured that whole year, but I think he got a ring.
No, he's not a champion in 23.
When did he go to Texas? 24?
He went in 23, but it says he's not a champion. It doesn't say he's a champion.
So he didn't appear at all that season, so he didn't get a ring. But he was in the organization. Okay.
He had Tommy John surgery in June. So he only pitched 6 times.
So then he gets a ring though.
Oh, yeah, but are we really?
It doesn't count.
Participation award a ring?
It's the Kershaw ring in 2020.
Yeah, I mean.
No, I'm kidding.
But I mean that's. Thinking about it, Scooble, Skeens, Crochet, Webb, Scooble, Skeens, it's
that's no one's beating that. No nation's talking that.
It's just a question of like, what's your preferences for those last 2 spots, the Wu and the Sale? Do you want a DeGrom?
Those are long relief guys in reality.
Or you want swing arms?
I think we're just gonna go BPA for our draft.
We're going BPA, but I mean, let's start thinking like in the way of how they would build a roster.
So I think Webb can be an innings eater because I really only think you need 3 starters.
You need 4, 3 really, but you need a 4th guy just in case.
Wu is going to be. We saw him coming out of the pen for Seattle in the playoffs.
He's done it, but maybe he doesn't go because of the pec injury.
I think he'll be fine. That thing can heal up. He was going to be ready.
But Joe Ryan, man, we got to give some love for Joe Ryan. I mean, he's like probably the most underrated pitcher right now in the game, and he's been talked about as that dude. I mean,
could get traded this winter.
3.42 ERA, 3.1 WAR. He pitched in 13 wins, 10 losses, 31 games pitched, and he has 171 innings.
And he's
10K per 9.
good looking dude. Respectfully. He brings some aura.
I mean, I think he has that bulldog mentality.
I don't know. I kind of want Chris Sale, though.
I want dudes that are bulldog. I want dogs. I want
And Chris Sale's not a dog.
I want like
Chris
guys
Sale.
like Carlos Rodon.
Chris
Right?
Sale is the definition of a dude that you are terrified of when he's on the mound.
I
The
know,
guy
I'm
ripped
saying-
up his own jersey.
I'm saying he's going. I'm not debating. I'm debating on Woo. I'm just saying Sale is a debatable pick because you can bring up a guy like a DeGrom or an older veteran guy to come in and just be like a guy that's won before and like, yeah, Sale's won before and he kind of fits that.
We got guys that have won before on this team.
Who?
Mookie Betts.
I'm saying pitching rotation. Who in the bullpen has actually won before out of those 7?
Nobody.
Skeen's only won in LSU. We're in the pros. We're in
He's
the
too
big
young
leagues.
to be a leader. on the team.
Skubal,
Maybe he could be. I don't know.
Skubal has been a wild card merchant. Sorry, I have to say a wild card division series merchant. Hasn't gotten out of those rounds.
He will be soon when he's pitching in
Logan
Dodger Blue
Webb.
in a couple years.
What has he pitched? What has Logan Webb pitched in the playoffs?
21 when they won 1 million games.
Yeah, but did they get
They lost in the DS.
Exactly, lost in the DS.
Crochet, good start in the wild card series.
We got a bunch of wild card. We need champions on this team.
Chris Sale, I mean, I don't think he's on that.
Chris Sale? You didn't win one in Boston?
I don't
No,
think so.
he won. He was in Boston from 20. Yeah, he won one in Boston.
Okay.
2018. He's a World Series
So
champion.
there you go. He's on our roster. That's
Yeah,
why
that's what I'm saying.
picked
But
him.
that's
So we're debating the Woo spot.
we're debating the Woo spot, which you can put in Joe Ryan, maybe. Maybe you take a Sonny Gray. Maybe an
No.
Andrew Abbott.
No. Matthew Boyd I have on here. DeGrom I have on here.
You're not taking.
Cease, Trevor Rogers, Hunter Green. Well, man, that's the bullpen.
You're not taking any of those guys.
I think let's just keep Woo and Sale.
Maybe you take Max Fried. Maybe
I
Max.
think he's going to play for Team Israel.
Maybe Max Fried pitches for Team USA. Maybe. I think he's pitching Team Israel.
I think he's going for Israel too.
I think he's pitching Team
He was talking to Max Manus about that, I think. Or maybe, no, that was Dean Kramer.
I don't know. So
I think Max Manus is trying to get him to play for Team Israel. Either way, I don't think Fried is going to be a USA guy. So I think let's keep Woo. I don't know if he makes it. Let's go to the pen.
I think the pen's very easy.
Garrett Whitlock has already committed. One of the best relievers in the sport
Throwing
last
a
year.
wrench in the plans.
He was one of the best relievers in the whole league last year.
But it's just like, oh man, I want to bring some dogs.
Okay, I mean, Mason Miller, lock.
Lock.
Josh Hader, lock.
Well, not Lock because of his pitching. He just started pitching the other day.
Yeah, that's true. He's been injured.
So I'm not.
But I'm going to
taking
say
him.
I'm bringing him.
I'm bringing. He's
him.
on the plan.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
Whitlock.
3.
Bednar?
Bednar, yeah.
He was on the team last time.
Goes. I'm taking.
D-Will. Devin Williams.
D-Will's a lock. D-Will,
He was on the team last year.
Kate Smith.
I got him.
6. You need 2 more.
Louis Varland, Griffin Jacks is what I wrote down. Other names: Will Vest, Gabe Spire, Justin Whitlock, Alex Vesia, Trevor McGill, Matt Strom, Kyle Finnegan, Pete Fairbanks.
Man, it's just like I don't know who I.
It's so mercurial, bullpen guys.
It's so mercurial. It's just like how many righties and lefties? What's their split right now?
That's a good point. Hader's a lefty. We don't have any other lefties. We are very right-handed dominant.
So we need to bring a lefty. Let's think of we need to get a lefty pitcher in the mix. I mean that is a necessity. You need to have some lefty pitchers. Maybe Gabe Spire, lefty pitcher. Matt Strom, maybe.
I think Matt Strom has to be on the team.
Matt Strom probably goes.
Matt Strom, you're on our team. Welcome.
Welcome, Matt.
We need one more.
Alex Vesia would be good, but I don't know. I think we want to.
Good.
I think we would want a swing arm,
Like a guy that can start and be out of the pen.
like an innings eater in the pen. Like
that would be Sale.
I think we need another like type of tweener type of guy that can eat 2 to 3 innings.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Maybe I mean.
I'm kidding.
My thing is like we're doing this with like talking handedness. There's much more that we need to look in the pitching staff. Like I feel like a lot of it's like what's your pitch arsenal? I think like how many ground ball pitchers do we have? How many fly ball pitchers? Let's think about the parks we're playing at. I mean, being a fly ball pitcher wouldn't be a good thing in Houston. Especially
because of the short porch. And
but I think being a fly ball guy in Miami would be a great idea. Like that park is very deep and it's very hard to hit nukes out of. So I'm just thinking.
Justin Robleski, he did start a fight in the World Series.
I mean, I wouldn't be taking him. Maybe I think
That's a bulldog. He's Game 7 World Series. Justin Robleski is willing to put it on the line.
Let's take Will Vest. I think
He's righty.
I think with one lefty he's fine.
Okay. Will Vest, welcome to the team.
Well, we take Will Vest, and I think that's the team. I mean, again, there's a lot more. I mean, if what's his name doesn't go. If Josh Hader doesn't go, I think we do have to bring one
Vesia.
of probably Vesia, another lefty, and I think that'd be good if he's up to pitch. D Will's a lock. I think D Will. This team goes where D Will goes in the pen.
He's going to get paid. Okay, so before we get into the lineup, I'll recap it here. Catcher, Team USA 2026 Dream Team. Catchers, Cal Raleigh, Will Smith, Shea Langoliers. First base, Matt Olson, Pete Alonso. I'm sorry, Nick Kurtz and Bryce Harper, they just miss out. I know that might be controversial. Infielders, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts, Gunnar Henderson, Trey Turner. Who else are we bringing? That's 4. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Olson, Alonso is 2.
Olson,
3,
Alonso,
4,
Bryce,
5, 6. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Shortstops, Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Trey Turner. One of them can play second. Third base, Gunnar Henderson. Outfielders, right field, obviously Aaron Judge. Kyle Tucker, but we're going to slot Kyle Tucker over to left. Center field, I know he plays right field for the D-backs, but Corbin Carroll, you're going to have to play center field. And then another left fielder, we're bringing Stephen Kwan. And PCA is our bench piece, defensive substitute, pinch runner type guy. Good bench piece to have. And then we're also bringing, obviously, Kyle Schwarber as the DH, even though he'll be listed as the outfielder. Then we'll go to the starting rotation. Skeens, Skubal, Crochet, Logan Webb, Hunter Brown, Brian Wu, Chris Sale. And then you look at the pen, we're bringing Mason Miller, Josh Hader, Garrett Whitlock, David Bednar, Devin Williams, Kate Smith, Matt Strahm, and Will Vest. And that is our Dream Team 2026 Team USA WBC roster.
And this is my outlook. I think there's no excuse for Team USA not to win next year. If this pitching dream team shows up, I don't think any team stacks up. Because when you look at let's talk about an overview of rosters. I mean, no team has right now. Just thinking like spitballing, no team has the starting pitching that Team USA does. The Dominican doesn't have it. I think the strength with the other nations. I mean, Mexico is probably going to have the best bullpen. If you really think about it.
Is Munoz Mexican?
Yes, Munoz is Mexican.
And then they also have...
They have Jeremiah Estrada.
Okay.
Is set up, man. Team Mexico for WBC is going to have the best pen. Best lineup, probably Dominican. Best pitching rotation, probably Team USA. And then the best bullpen would be Team Mexico.
I think Team USA could have the best starting lineup. Dominican will be loaded. Freaking loaded.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Ketel Marte. They're going to have Gerardo Perdomo. I don't know if Jerry is.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look up Jerry. They're going to have Jerry there, shortstop. They're going to have
He is Dominican.
They're going to have Juan Soto at right. And then center field, who's at center? I'm forgetting. I'm blanking. Oh, they're going to have Fernando Tatis in left. One of them.
I think you'll have Tatis in right.
And then where's Soto?
Soto will be DH.
DH, and then who else would
they disappointed last year? Machado at third.
I know the Dominican teams. The teams really do struggle. But let's look at who the Dominican had from last year. They had Rafael Devers also, Jeremy Pena, Teoscar Hernandez, Julio Rodriguez. Like if you bring all the Dominican team, they're gonna have the best lineup.
Yeah.
And so Rafi Devers at third. Like their team is going to be great.
Their pitching wasn't very good last time.
No, they don't.
Johnny Cueto was on the roster in 23.
No, Mexico is going to have the best bullpen. And I think the big thing is that I think they did a really good job organizing. And I think a lot of players now really want to play this time around. I think a lot of players really got FOMO. Excuse me for my Gen Z language. But they really got FOMO watching the atmospheres in Miami, the atmospheres in Japan, that I think a lot of players are now like coming out here. It's November. MLB season just finished like a month, 2-3 weeks ago. And everybody's like, oh, I want to do WBC. Like half of these players haven't even hit Cancun or just got back from Cancun and they're already sick and tired of being with their kids, girlfriends, mistresses, or whatever. That it's like, hey, get me back on the freaking baseball diamond. Get me back in the cage again. So
J-Rod center field for...
That's what I said. Yeah, J-Rod. It's going to be Tatis, J-Rod, Teoscar, DH, Juan Soto, Austin Wells catcher.
So random.
And then first baseman Vlad, second base Ketel, shortstop Perdomo, and then third base Devers.
What about Machado? Machado will be at third.
Or Devers.
And they can figure out
maybe Devers decides to play first again. So
that team is going to be insane.
That's what I'm saying. The best lineup. Will you take that lineup over what the Team USA could do, which would be probably Cal Raleigh. First baseman would be Pete Alonso. or Matt Olson, depending on.
Yeah, so let's do our starters. Catcher will be Cal Raleigh / Will Smith. They might rotate. Depends on what type of pitcher they're facing. Against righties, it'll be Olson. Against lefties, it'll be Alonso at first. Second base, I'm starting Mookie every game.
Okay.
Shortstop, I'm starting Witt every game. Third base, I'm starting Gunnar every game.
Okay.
Unless he struggles, then maybe you move him out.
Okay.
Left field, Quan or Tucker. Depends on what kind of player you want.
Okay.
Center field, Corbin Carroll.
Okay.
And then right field, Aaron Judge. Schwarber DHing every game because he crushes lefties.
Still a good lineup. I'm not saying it's a bad lineup, but I think what Team USA beats the Dominican team, because I think that's the team we're looking at. I mean, in every sport, and I can tell you, in every like international sport, there's always that one rival. In soccer, it's Team Mexico. For the United States. In hockey, it's the Soviets, it's the Russians, or the Canadians. It depends how it goes. And in basketball, it's either they just make one up. It's France or
they make it up, yeah.
whatever. But I think what really Team USA has versus the Dominicans is that Dominican team is that the Team USA lineup probably the most athletic lineup in terms of speed and defense. And I really think that they're going to be a really good defensive team, like spine-wise, and a really good, fast team on the base pass. I mean, you got Corbin Carroll, and you have guys that
Bobby Witt
PCA also
off the bench.
PCA, Gunner. They're going to apply pressure on the base pass, in which they're going to be making the pitcher think twice, look over. And so I really do think that's what they really have to do. These little tournaments we see in the World Series, we see all the time that little things like bunting, stealing a base, defense matters. And I feel like if you have players that can do those good fundamentals, and that's what I feel that the Dominican team and other teams don't have. I mean, Venezuela also has a stacked roster as well.
They're not quite as good as the DR.
Not quite as Dominican, but I just don't feel like they're fast or good defensively. I mean, Rafi Devers is a negative defender. Vladimir Guerrero's pretty good, but then like Juan Soto.
Soto's bad.
Yeah.
Tatis is Tatis?
He's in the outfield.
He's Dominican, right?
Yeah, he's in.
So he's platinum glove winner.
But is he? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Up
Platinum
the middle.
Center field, J-Rod's good. Shortstop, Perdomo.
I'm saying USA or Dominican.
It would be a great series. I'd love to see a best of 7. Unfortunately, if they do play in the championship, it'd only be one game. I do think if it all comes down to it, everyone that you want to play plays.
Yeah.
Team USA should cakewalk to the WBC. Last time in 23, they took Japan it was a great final game. Japan was a loaded team, but that was a Team USA's B team. It's certainly with the pitching, and they almost won it. This year, it seems like they're going to have a lot more people. I think they win. If everything, everyone stays healthy, they'll win.
I think they'll be close.
Win. It's a one-game championship, so anything can happen. It's baseball, but they should have the best roster in this whole thing.
Let me ask you a question. Let me be Manfred for a minute. What if MLB, Major League Baseball, I know we talk about the All-Star Game and how the All-Star Game is the Midsummer Classic, and it's great, but I kind of felt it's lost its little luster, and it's kind of like, for the casual, I don't think it's that fun as it used to be. Growing up, I enjoyed it a lot, but now it's kind of like, all right, like, it's too much production. What if they copied the NHL and did a 4 nations, and we had a Japan, Dominican Republic, United States, and Venezuela? A nice 4 nations tournament, best teams as a all-star. That would be pretty cool.
And you just do it the same week? No.
The same week.
The thing is,
tournament.
Would you give them more of a break for the All-Star?
Give them a whole week. Do a little mini tournament.
Do you cut down 162? There's so many questions.
I know, but I'm
back.
just saying hypothetical. That would be pretty fun. I know, we go into I know you watch the Bill Simmons guy. He's like, who wants to watch? That wasn't Bill Simmons. It was Chandler Parsons, who was like, who wants to watch Josh Giddey in the All-Star game?
Nobody.
Yeah,
it would be fun. Yeah, it would be great. We see how much these guys prioritize the WBC. A lot of them have said it means more to them than winning a World Series. So I think anytime you can play for your country, we don't really get that very often in baseball, be great. That's another conversation in 2028, or is it 2027? Whenever we have the Los Angeles Olympics, 27.
Yeah. 28, yeah.
Are they going to let American or baseball players from MLB play in the Olympics? Seems like they really want to, but you'd have to figure out what the heck you do with the Major League season. Maybe that's something that's going to be a part of the negotiations in this new CBA. We'll see. To your point, I think yes, I would be for
Or
that.
or MPB versus MLB. Have the Dodgers go against the MPB, like a spring training.
That would be
game.
fun. That would be fun. Like what do they call it in soccer? The
friendlies.
Super Cup.
Yeah, Super Cup.
Winner of the
yeah.
Champions League versus the winner of the Europa League.
Yeah.
Similar thing. World Series champion versus MPB champion. I would be for it.
Do a mini tournament. Do like the winner of the Caribbean Series, the winner of the winner of the MLB.
Like the Club World Cup.
Yeah, club. Do something like that. I mean,
They should, because if you call yourself the world champion, you should be able to back that up. So let's do a tournament.
Okay, relax. You know we're getting into I forgot his name.
Noah Lyles.
We're getting into some Noah Lyles chat here.
The best players in baseball play in Major League Baseball, but it would still be fun to see the best teams in Major League Baseball go up against the best teams in the other league across the world, because I do think the more international competition that you have, whether it be national teams or kind of this would be like the team side of things, club side of things, to use a soccer term, it would be fun. Will it happen? Who knows? But I would be for it.
I would 100% be for it. But I mean, I'm just like right now I'm getting that edge. I want to go hit a batting cage.
Yeah.
I think we should do some in-person content. Me trying to hit some baseballs.
People might tune out after that.
What do you mean, they don't think I could hit a baseball? Dude, I'm a good defender on the baseball field. When I played intramural softball, you know I was at center field. They placed me out in center field, and I gunned somebody down rounding second going home.
You got some decent speed.
Not speed. No, I gunned somebody down. I threw somebody out. Like I literally threw.
It must have been a slow runner.
What do you mean? I didn't. I decided not to hit the cutoff man. Like this is what happens. This is. Let me tell you the play. I got a runner on second. The runner's on first. The ball, slow dribbler coming into the outfield. Hey, person was pretty fast. Ball comes in. I literally get the ball, scoop it up, Alec, boom, trap it. I then see the runner round and third, and I just throw a dart. One hopped it to home plate, and I got him out.
Great play.
And I got him out. And if you see, I think that would be pretty good. You know, I'm trying to get ready for spring. I should start joining some softball leagues.
You live in Miami. It's nice weather to play pickup baseball year round.
But you know, but the comp is good. The comp is like, that's just me trying to go. It's like you trying to go play soccer in South America, in Brazil or Argentina.
I would not last a minute.
I don't think I would last a minute with you know, and playing softball.
So, all right, well, that's it. That's our roster. That's our lineup.
What's your predictions? Let's start talking about, like, what are you most looking forward for, like, the BC other than, like, the game? I think we need to figure out where we're going first off.
It's either Puerto Rico or Miami.
Yeah, well, either or. I think Miami again.
It'd be easier. We don't have to.
Maybe I have to start buying Marlins season tickets because I do get a pre-sale code.
They are going to be decent this year.
They are going to. Hey,
they were decent last year.
Juntos Miami.
Yeah.
I know.
I think USA. I mean, we're still got to wait to see the roster, the complete roster, but I think USA is going to have the best team. I'm genuinely curious, like, what's the approach that they take? Do they take an approach of versatility, which, like we talked about, you would take guys like Chapman, Clement, and guys, because, you know, they're already taking PCA. And I think that's a big, tall tale sign. If you're taking a guy like PCA, which, I mean, we can argue on his worthiness of him going. I think there's other outfielders more deserving. But I think them having PCA go means that they're looking at a approach at being defensive, holistic, and versatile. I mean, outside of the bat, which is questionable, he's an elite, top, one of the best defenders in the league. He won the Gold Glove.
Yeah.
Could have won the Platinum Glove. Great base runner. It's the kind of player you want on your team. Even if he's not a guy that you're going to rely on like the Cubs are to be one of your best hitters. He's ancillary. So yeah, I think DeRosa is a guy I think should be a major league manager. I think he's going to build a good roster.
Okay, well, remains to be seen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you see that Aroldis Chapman's going to play for Team Great Britain potentially?
No way.
Yes.
Hopefully they get better uniforms this year.
Team Great Britain with Jazz Chisholm and Aroldis Chapman.
Because Bahamas doesn't have his team?
I don't think so, yeah.
Was Bahamas a colony of Great Britain?
I do not know.
I feel like probably.
But I'm just saying, there's some of these. My thing is, we're going to learn so much about these players. Like, we already learned that Austin Willis can qualify as the Dominican
How?
team. I think
it's not as strict as FIFA with soccer, where you have to have more of a tie. How is Austin Wells playing for the Dominican?
Bro, I don't know. Hey, just go marry somebody that's like Dominican and just let's say it's like I play for Dominican. Imagine Aaron Judge marrying somebody.
We didn't factor in Freddie Freeman for first base. He's born and raised in California, but his mom, I think it was, or both of his parents
he plays from Canada.
I know, but he could play for USA too.
He could play for USA. It's like, what's the other guy that can play? Man, I was just gonna say one that was like, oh, Andy Pajes, I think, is trying to play for Team Mexico.
Where's he from? Is he American? Cuban. And Duran played for Mexico. I guess his
mom.
Mom is
Or
Mexican.
no, dad.
Who
Excuse me.
who would you play for?
Who would I play for?
PR or Mexico?
Depending what team I can play for.
Well, you can play for both because you're dual.
What team would give me playing time?
I'm just saying
What team would give me
if
playing?
both of them would give you playing time.
I don't want to be put on the
That's too controversial.
Because I think I would, depending on my answers, I think I would not be allowed home at one point.
That's good. I would play for USA over the Netherlands, of course.
It's like if it's soccer, like 100%. If it's soccer, I'll play for Team Mexico. Like I vehemently, and no offense to the American listeners, I hate Team USA. I was taught to not hate, but I was taught to dislike them as their only child. My face was painted when I was 5 years old with Team Mexico colors. I had
That's
the
a
jersey.
different rivalry.
I had the jersey every year. Like William hates Ohio State. I can't say that at this house right now where I'm at right now. I can't say Ohio State where I'm at right now.
No, I know, especially during this week.
This week I can't say it right now, but yeah, that's how it is. It's I get mad when people talk smack about Team Mexico. So
We didn't talk a lot about Japan, but they should be another interesting team.
their pitching's gonna be insane. I mean, they're gonna have Otani, Yamamoto,
Roki,
Kikuchi,
Imanaga.
Sugano. Darvish.
Amai?
Darvish isn't pitching. Amai is actually very interesting. I took a deep dive on him that I have to send you to look at. Real interesting.
Yeah. Murakami will be back. They'll be good. Okamoto, that's the free agent.
Yeah.
He was on the team last time.
The Yankees should go get him.
Lars Newmar won't be able to play.
New bar.
All right,
So.
let's wrap it. That was fun.
Another episode coming out this week. I mean,
Not coming out this week because it's the holiday, but we'll record and then drop it whenever.
We're going to record a couple. I mean, we got our studio managers and our mascot coming in. It'll be very interesting with the mascot here. I don't know. He might cause some trouble.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Has he ever been on the pod?
Armand?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we started this podcast with Armand.
But has he ever I just feel like he'll be in the background. He'll just be like laughing.
He hasn't been on this podcast in a long time.
He hasn't been in a long time. He's been busy.
Yeah, he's been busy.
He's been busy.
He's in middle school.
Yeah,
So.
no, he's out of it. He's out of it.
He's in residency, which is worse.
I mean, it depends what you feel about it.
All right. We're done. Team USA WBC 2026. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back at some point. Enjoy the holiday. Until next time, peace out.
Oh, breaking news! Hey, we got breaking news.
What?
Don't cut it. Don't cut it.
Don't cut it. What happened?
We got news. We got a trade to talk about. Sit down.
All right. I was about to hit stop record, but what happened?
We were about to hit stop record, and I just looked at my phone. We have seen a trade go down. The New York Mets have made a trade.
Oh, I see this.
They have made a trade for Brandon Nimmo, and he's waived his no trade clause. So Brandon Nimmo will be joining the Texas Rangers. For Marcus Semien, oh my God, holy, woo! Marcus Semien for Brandon Nimmo. Talk about it, William.
Initial reaction is that's a lot of money for the Mets to take on, right?
Both
I guess
sides.
it might be even.
It might be even.
Semien, definitely a down year last year. Nimmo, wow. Mets needed a second baseman. Rangers needed some outfield help getting rid of Adolis. So I think it makes sense for both sides. It was very unexpected.
Should we just wait on this one?
Yeah. We don't have to.
I mean, the thing with Semien, he was just down this year, very down. I had him. So.
Live reaction. Yeah, he was on your team.
He was. He's very
He's 35. 35. He was a good defender last year, but his numbers were way down. 669 OPS, 230 batting average. And then Nimmo, the Mets got older. I think Nimmo's
They did,
30.
but
Nimmo's 32.
I want to see what other moves they do around it. I think that's my deal with the Mets. I like it because I like Semien a lot as a player, but I want to see what other moves they do around it. What are they going to do with the outfield? You have Soto and Wright. Nimmo, I like Nimmo as a player, but I thought, at first reaction when the contract came out for Nimmo, back when it came out, I thought it was an overpay, but then when I sat down, I was like, oh, okay. I kind of feel like Simeon's the better player, but with how the year was, I don't know.
Semien, 24. He's at 26 this year, 26, and then 20. He's got 3 years left on his deal. 35 years old. So he's a veteran, but he plays good defense. I like that. And then Nimmo, he's got 5 more years on the deal, and he's 32. It's at 20.5 for the next 5 years. Ultimately, I think this is going to end up being like a
push,
a headline deal, but it's kind of like a push.
I like it for the Mets. I think that gives them flexibility to move their infielders that they have, like prospects, like Luisangel Acuna, maybe a Brett Beatty. I mean, I know they don't have that much value, but I know some team will find value in them and they can go get pitching with it. I mean, maybe
Veteran pitching, because they have no pitching.
Maybe you call the Royals for Luisangel Acuna, you build a package for Chris Bubeck. That seems kind of like a move that they would do, kind of like Chris Bubeck had a good year. He had those injuries, and Royals need a second baseman, young second baseman.
Well, they gave India $8 million. They tendered him.
But is he the future at that position?
Not long term.
Not long term. And I think that the Royals have an abundance of pitching.
They do.
And I think it's a bargaining. I think that's what I'm saying. I kind of think this deal sets the Mets up to do little small deals, or just deals around.
So their infield will be question mark at first.
I'm saying Polar Bear, Pete Alonso at first.
So then a Simeon,
Lindor, Vientos
at third, and then outfield Soto,
Alvarez,
a catcher. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How does Simeon do this year defensively?
He was good, 7 outs above
so
average.
I think that, again, good spine. Again, you're building the spine defensively.
Yeah. Well, who's going to play center for them now?
That's why I feel like they're going to make a move. They can go maybe Cody Bellinger slots in there. They are interested in Cody Bellinger. They give.
He's not as good defensively in center as he is in the corners.
But still, they can go make that splash move at center field.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes them. Also, I did hear they were involved in the Brendan Donovan race, so that takes them out of the Brendan Donovan race. Yeah. So. I mean,
I'd rather have Donovan than Simeon, especially at that number.
Or you can put Donovan. Donovan played a little center, right?
I think he can. He's versatile.
Oh, boy.
He's more than just a second baseman.
Oh, boy. I'm telling you, Cohen's cooking. Cohen's going to do something. He's going to spend money, and they're going to make a move that I like this move.
What does Philly do now? They've been sitting on their hands this whole winter. It's early.
I mean, just wait after Thanksgiving. They're saying that the market's not going to kick up till next week, so.
We've had some movement.
But it's not going to go into full overdrive. We have to wait for the dominoes to fall. I mean, what's Tucker going to do? Is Tucker going to go to Toronto? Is it going to be a Met? Is it going to be a Yankee? Is it going to be a Dodger? A Philly? I think the first domino, thinking about it, it's going to be Schwarber.
Yeah, he's signing next week with the Phillies, I think.
I think he'll sign this week.
Okay.
Yeah. So
this week, Thanksgiving week?
Probably.
Okay. I think
it'll be a Reds versus Phillies.
Yeah. I would not go to the Reds if I was him. I'd just go back to Philly. All right. Interesting trade. Now we're done. Now we're done. Thank you all for listening. Catch you next time. Peace out.